squeezing your thumbs together, shoulder blades are drawing down, ribs are in, navel is in. Okay? Now, for the person doing the press, the work is to take your legs wide and engage your feet. 1, 2, internally rotate. Internally rotate your thighs when you go up. What happens when you internally rotate? Your femurs pull up, they pull in, and your pelvis starts to move this direction.
So it's this versus that. We're not doing that.
You're not turning your thigh out. You're trying to keep rolling in as you go wide. And you're trying to keep your thighs moving toward you. Sorry, maybe this way. Keep this moving toward you, right? You want to almost think forward fold as deep as possible. Stand diagonal to one arm. Take your fingers, preferably 2 or 1, right around the frontal hip points. Thumbs go right above their glutes. She's going to do all the work and begin to lean into her palms. Come up high into her toe tips. Now she leans, and I'm going to slowly start to lift her up. She's going to think wide with her legs and internally rotate her thighs. And I don't want you to bring your legs all the way together. Get used to this feeling of being wide with the legs, right? And internally rotating the thighs so that you have this nice natural lumbar curve. And notice, her butt is basically behind the back of her head. That's where you have to be with the legs wide in order to come up. That's where you have to be for a press. And eventually when she's ready, when her legs are a little more than parallel to the floor, then she can keep internally rotating and take her legs up towards the ceiling. But we're not going to do that. From here, from wide leg, then I want you to work on the negative. Hold on to them. You might even play with letting go of them. They keep internally rotating while reaching wide. How slowly can they come back down to the floor? Okay? So that's the exercise we want to go through. Just getting used to going wide and drawing a big circle, coming back down the same way, but working from here rather than just from your upper body.
And the assist. The assist is not like lifting someone up, right? It's more like guiding the pelvis. So, can I do it with somebody, one more person? Anybody?
Anybody bare almost there? Or feels like they're there?
Don't be scared. One up. Okay. So, go ahead and fold down. This one tip that I got from a teacher really, really helped me. It's kind of silly. I used to wear a lot of Lululemon. She would say, this Lululemon tag right here, move it this way. Move it over your head, towards the wall behind your head. Right? So do that. Move this forward. Good. And that's what I'm helping her do. I'm helping her move her pelvis forward. Now she's an easy case, okay? Because she's little. Relax down. Thank you very much. Okay? He's hard. Now, you might get somebody that does this. It's very strong, so he makes it really easy for me. But there's a little spot that, what happens when people's shoulders come forward, right? Show us what, take your shoulders forward. It becomes really, really hard for the pelvis, those of you on the side, you can see it, to step, right? So rest for a second. So what I do is, I use one knee on the shoulder to push back, okay? So it's kind of like the wall on the head, all right? So come to your toes, good, and then begin to lean up. And so now he's leaning onto my knee so that he can lift his butt up. So you need to bring your butt over 12 inches. Yeah. Not to the side, but over a little bit more than you can. Did that make sense? Did you see that? So if you're working with someone whose shoulders are just coming really far forward, use that knee trick. But if they don't need it, then just